One thing that I like to say is important is showing up. And by showing up, I mean really thinking about, okay, why am I here? What's this course for? Setting your own goals. What kind of grades do you want? What kind of what's going to mean success for you in this course? Making sure that you really read and understand directions and the purpose of the course, all of those pieces. Logging every day into asynchronous classes. Asynchronous classes are those classes that don't have a specific time you have to be on. You can do it at any time, but making sure that you're logging in every single day, checking your email, checking your class site. And you want to check both of those because sometimes information will come one way via email. Sometimes it'll come the other way through a class announcement. You want to make sure you're on board with both of those every day. You definitely want to participate fully. By that, I mean, if somebody's asking you a question, say on a discussion board, you want to think in terms of what's a really good, thorough answer, not what do I need to do just to get that box checked. Participate as much as possible. Stay on top of your assignments and grades by checking regularly. You'll find sometimes instructors will miss a grade or something. You want to communicate with that. And the last piece, of course, is communication. You've got to communicate early and often is our rule in Blue Ridge. If you think you have an issue, communicate. I can't tell you how many times we've gotten to the end of a course where a student has struggled and then come to find out that student never communicated those struggles to the instructor. Your teachers are not psychic. They're not going to know. And in an online environment, they can't look you in the eye and see confusion. So you've got to make sure you're communicating. Huge part of your whole online success is managing your time and your tasks. So once again, for asynchronous classes, it's very easy because you don't have to be at a particular time any day, any given day. It's very easy to kind of get out of a rhythm. You just want to make sure you're setting those up like a regular class, as I already said. Use whatever tool works for you. Google Calendar, phone reminders, paper agendas, whatever it happens to be to stay on top of your work dates and your due dates. Procrastination. Procrastination is not really a time management issue. It's a kind of a psychology issue. It's like, I'd rather be doing something else. So I'm willing to trade off not doing this assignment to do what I want to do. But it's a hard one to overcome sometimes in an unstructured environment. So to overcome procrastination, the single best thing you can do is to do the first step of an assignment. If you've got to write a paper, write the first 5 sentences, and you will find that everything else starts to come easier, and you can overcome your procrastination that way. If you've got 10 math problems, say, look, I'm just going to sit down for 5 minutes and do one math problem and see how that works out. And you will find you've kind of stepped over that hurdle, and you're able to then get stuff done. You definitely want to stay ahead. You do not want to get behind in online courses because as soon as you get behind, you have twice as much work. You've got the work that's currently due and the work that was due that you're still overdoing. And you don't want to have both of those things happening at the same time. And again, to avoid that, you want to communicate early and often.